The storm that we are going to talk about in this video is called Hermine, and this storm is going to affect some countries in the western part of Europe. The affected countries are going to be Ireland, the United Kingdom, France, and also Spain and Portugal. And let's now check how this storm is going to form and its movement, and then we're going to see in which areas we can expect strong wind gusts and also where we can expect increased potential risk of floods. So we're going to start by looking at a map which is showing us where are the cyclones and the cold fronts, the occluded fronts and the warm fronts. This map is directly from the Met Office website. So now we are currently looking at the cyclone. I'm going to mark it right here. So this cyclone that you can see here, this is the storm Hermine, which is going to move to the north-northeast in the next hours. So I'm going to show you how the storm is going to move in the next days. Just watch its movement. Here you can see it's getting deeper and it's moving to the north-northeast. By the afternoon hours on the 26th of January, here you can see that the cyclone is starting to get near to Ireland and it's going to start to affect the weather in there. By the early morning hours on the 27th of January, here you can see the cold front that is related to this powerful cyclone is starting to affect as well the western parts of France and also northwestern parts of Spain and Portugal, bringing some rain, some precipitation and locally strong winds as well. But notice what happens here specifically for the northwest part of Spain and Portugal. They are going to have one more cold front that is going to move in the afternoon hours on the 27th of January. So they are going to have a lot of precipitation specifically in this area. Here you can see that the cold front is staying almost stationary here by the 28th of January. So they are going to have also strong winds, locally reaching up to 100 kilometers, even to 110 kilometers per hour wind gusts, as well as there are going to be high risk of potential floods here in northwest part of Spain and northern parts of Portugal. So right now I'm going to show you just like an overview of how this powerful storm Hermine is going to move towards West Europe, and we're looking at a map with the surface pressure and the precipitation, and this map is from the website AOX Charts, and here you can see this powerful cyclone with pressure in the center of the cyclone 952 hectopascal. So it's quite a deep cyclone, and as you can see it's going to start to bring some rain and precipitation to Ireland by the 26th of January. By the early morning hours it starts to rain, then this rain band is going to move to the east and it's going to affect as well United Kingdom, and then the cold front is going to bring some precipitation to France as well. But as you can see there's going to be a lot of strong precipitation here, specifically in the northwest part of Spain and the northern parts of Portugal. So this is the area that we should be looking for potential floods. So right now we're going to look at high resolution models specifically zoomed for northwestern parts of Spain and Portugal, so we can see closely what we can expect with this powerful storm Hermine. So right now I'm going to play for you a high resolution forecast zoomed specifically for Spain and for Portugal, so we can see how this powerful storm Hermine is going to move directly through those countries. As you can see, this is the precipitation that is going to be moving. There are going to be rain bands moving again and again, just because we have one cold front and then we have another cold front moving over this area. As you can see, the wind shear is going to be very strong at low levels and even at the upper levels. So this powerful wind shear is going to help the convection. As you can see here, we are going to have powerful winds as well. Locally in the northern parts of Spain, the wind speeds, the gusts can reach up to 110, even to 120 kilometers per hour. And right now I'm showing you the potential risk of flash floods. So I'm going to stop here this simulation. As you can see, specifically here in northern western part of Spain and northern parts of Portugal, we have a high risk of floods. So in this area we should be watching specifically this area, and we should take in consideration that here we can potentially have accumulated precipitation up to 200 millimeters of rain falling up to the 28th of January. Here you can see by the 28th of January storm Hermine is going to move, but then after that There is another cyclone which is again quite deep, and it's going to affect one more time this specific area here in the northern western parts of Spain and Portugal. So specifically we should be looking for this area and making sure that we are prepared for high precipitation amount and heightened risk of potential floods. With this, I'm hoping that this forecast was useful for you, and stay tuned for my next forecasts.